Hey, I'm Paul West, co-author of the book Rise of the New Professional and creator of the training program Marketing Funnel Crash Course, how to automate your online business in 7 simple steps. So what I want to do in this short video is just show you the anatomy of my home video studio, some of the components and equipment that I bought when I realized I needed to be on this side of the camera more, not hiding out behind it with Camtasia, ScreenFlow, and PowerPoints all the time. I still use them a little bit, but not as much, because you need to be on this side building a relationship with your audience so they can know, like, and trust you before you continue to deliver value and promote your products and services for sale. So I just want to show you some of this stuff, answer any questions that you may have. Go ahead and post them below. So stick around, check it out, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, so there are basically 7 components that I have in this home video studio that I set up. The first one, most importantly, obviously, is a camera. What I'm using is just my iPhone 5. It's got a really amazing camera on it. Many smartphones out there may be good enough for you to use if you don't have an actual video camera. So check out the specs on your smartphone. Maybe it is good enough, or maybe getting an iPhone 4, 4S, or an iPhone 5 is worth it in order just to have a phone that shoots some really high quality video if you don't want to pay for more expensive camera. But I've been finding that the iPhone 5 works really well. And let me just show you a picture first before I show you some of the other components so you can visualize what it actually looks like in my house. I had to move my dining room table out of the way, but this is what I've got now. Basically, it's a big white screen against the wall. It's a few lights, it's the tripod here and the adapter, which I'm going to show you in a minute, that holds the iPhone to shoot the video. So that's pretty much all it is. You know, you can see how I have it set up. And let me show you the adapter now. The adapter that holds the iPhone in place on top of the tripod is here. You can get it on Amazon, or you can get it on their actual website. It's called an Anycase Universal iPhone Tripod Adapter. It fits all the iPhones, some iPods, and most smartphones. So check that out. Really easy. Just screws right on top of the tripod, and then you just drop the phone in, tighten the screw in the back, and that holds it in place. It works really well, and it's very affordable. So the next thing is the tripod. And again, you don't have to use any specific model of a tripod, whatever suits your budget and your needs. In this case, it's a Dynex Professional 60-inch universal tripod, and again, I just ordered this through Amazon, and you can do the same. I'm going to be providing the links to all this stuff below if you want to check that stuff out. So that's the tripod. Then the microphone. Obviously, if you're not standing close to the camera, which I'm not when I'm shooting these videos, then you want a microphone that's going to pick up the sound and have it be high quality. So I got the Audio-Technica ATR 3350. It's a lavalier microphone, so you can basically just clip the part where you turn the power on to your pants, your belt, your pocket, whatever, and then run the actual microphone, which hooks up to this clip, run it up through your shirt and connect it to your shirt. So that's what I'm using for a mic. You can get that on Amazon as well. Then we've got the actual white screen. What someone recommended to me was the Cowboy Studio. It's a 10-foot by 20-foot backdrop. It's got the whole frame there that isn't too difficult to assemble. You may need some help, have another person to help you set it up, because it's really tall and it's really wide, especially when you actually set up the sheet for the screen for the backdrop. I haven't used the black or the green screen. Mainly I'm just sticking with the white screen for now. I've heard shooting and editing video with green screen and getting it to look good is really challenging. I'm not going to say difficult or impossible, because I haven't done it, but I've heard a lot of people say it can be challenging. So for now, I'm just going to stick with the white screen. That's good enough for what I need to do. And then also, give me a sec. Let me just click on this too. Is the clamps. I initially ordered this and I didn't get the clamps, and without the clamps, it's really difficult to make the sheet
to hold the sheet tight and have it not be wrinkled up. And you don't want, obviously you don't want the wrinkles to appear behind you in your background in the video. So I ended up buying 12 of these Cheap Lights PCS spring clamps, so that way I have 6 on each side. Let me just go back to the picture again. You can't, yeah, you may be able to see them all here, but that's basically how I pulled this sheet tight, because if you buy the white screen, it's going to come all folded up, obviously. And what I did, it was a nightmare, but I did actually iron it. But you know, no matter how good you iron it, there's still going to be some wrinkles there. So these clamps are really necessary to pull the sheet tight and to make sure that the you know, you see nothing but white behind you with no wrinkles. Even though you can kind of see some wrinkles here in this photo, it doesn't actually appear when you shoot the video. So just pull it as tight as you can with the clamps. Okay, so that was the white screen and the clamps. Again, the white screen is from Cowboy Studio. It's a 10 by 20 foot. That's the one I got. $180. Not super expensive. It is affordable. It's not super strong, so if you're going to be setting it up and moving it around a lot, you may want to consider a more durable one. But for me, since I don't plan on moving this or disassembling it very often, you know, I just went with this one. But you just have to be kind of gentle, you know, as you're setting this up and adjusting it. So that's the white screen. And then we've got the lights. Obviously, the light in your room is not going to be enough, and it's not going to be pointed at the right angle to properly light you when you're doing these videos. So you definitely want to get a lighting kit, which will just make the video pop and look a lot better. So I got that also. That's what you can see here. We got, in this picture, you can see 2 of them. Actually, let me click over to another picture. Here's how it looks with the 2 big ones, and then I got this one overhead one that points down and lights your face up better. So that's how I got it. And this is the kit that I got. Again, Cowboy Studio. It's the 2275 watt digital video continuous softbox lighting kit with boom set. So it was about 220 bucks. Again, not super expensive, so it's affordable, but remember, it's not super durable either. So be careful as you're adjusting it, setting it up. If you're going to be moving it a lot, you want to be extra careful. Okay, so that's the lights. And then that's pretty much it. The last piece, which you really can't see in this photo, but what I have behind the camera, behind the tripod on a bookshelf in my dining room, what I used for a teleprompter, if you do need one. I wasn't going to go out and buy an expensive teleprompter, at least not yet, because I'm not doing enough videos where I need one, but I'm also not quite good enough yet where I can do longer videos without some type of cues either. So what I decided to do was just use my laptop. I forget who first told me about it, but you can actually use Microsoft Word or probably a similar program on a Mac where you just have a Word document. You can actually change the background of your screen to black, make the text all white, and then if you just click and hold down on the scroll wheel on your mouse if you have one, and you can Google or look on YouTube for exactly how to do this if you don't have a scroll wheel. But basically that'll just make the your script go up on the page. So you can actually use your laptop as a teleprompter. That's what I did. It's really amateurish and kind of amusing to see how I set it up. At some point I'll show you a picture of that, but basically it's just my laptop on one of my bookshelves on top of a couple books and a cardboard box to reach the right height, so that way it lines up perfectly behind my camera and right in line with the lens, so that way, you know, I'm making the best eye contact as I can with that lens, so it looks like I'm actually speaking to the audience, looking into the camera. Okay guys, so that's pretty much it. That's my anatomy of a home video studio. You know, not super expensive. There is a little cost. I don't know, maybe $400 or $500 for everything but the camera. You know, obviously I already had my iPhone, so that I'm not counting in the expense. You know, so you do what you need to do to get a camera, but for the adapter, the tripod, the microphone, the white screen, and the lights, you know, pretty much under $500 is what I got all that for through Amazon. And then the teleprompter, I just use my laptop. So just wanted to show you guys this. Hopefully it's valuable for you. Hopefully, this takes some of the, the fear or the overwhelm or just not knowing how you would set this up on your end if you were to do it. If you're starting to do more videos, I definitely encourage you getting some type of setup like this, whether it's the stuff that I use or recommended or something else. As long as you start doing it, that's the important part. So, and again, I just want to remind you that some of the links below to these products on Amazon, they are affiliate links. So if you click on them, you end up buying some of these things, I will earn a commission. So I just want to be fully transparent with you about that. If you're not cool with that, then just type the product name into Amazon on your own, and then I wouldn't get the cookie, and then you just buy it through them yourself, or you can buy it on the company's websites too if you can find those. So just want to make sure you're aware of that. Hope you're cool with that. Hope you guys got something out of this video. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and post them below, and I'll try to answer as many as I can. And look forward to seeing you guys set one of these up in your house, your office, wherever you want to set it up, and start cranking out some more videos. I've come to the realization that even though it's something I don't enjoy and I'm not comfortable with, I know it's something I need to do and continuously get better at if I want to make that connection with my audience and be more successful selling my products and services. It's really important that people not only hear my voice and watch my PowerPoint and my screen capture presentations, but they actually see me and get to know me a little bit on camera too. So that's what I'm up to. Look forward to seeing yours. Ask any questions and post some comments below, and I'll talk to you soon.